How we doing, YouTube? Stevie here. It is November 2nd. Here in the well, actually, I'm not in the woods. I'm right next to the little house. The little house in the woods is where I'm standing next to. Day before time change. Couple 3 days before election day, we'll get that out of our hair, hopefully, and hopefully we'll know on Tuesday night what's doing with that. And if not, I guess we won't. I thought I'd do a quick video. It's what my little house is. The little house in the woods is about 1,000 square feet, and it's pretty much open concept the way I got the inside done now. Before I'd get the remodel done one of these days. I might close it up a little bit, but right now it's pretty open concept. So I have a wood stove, and primarily what I heat with is wood. 90% of what I heat with is wood, and I was going to show you. I'm starting to get my wood collected, and there's a cat. I don't know what she thinks she's getting into, but that's Tippy. You can tell it's Tippy because she's got a tip on the back end of her tail. She's mean as a rattlesnake. If you're another cat, she'll just attack you for no particular reason at all. Anyway, yeah, that's about what it takes me to burn that amount. Right, it's a gator there. That's about what it takes to, if it's not real cold out, then that would last for a day. If it's really cold out, that would not last for a day. Because I got to keep my wood stove really fired up. And but if it's if like I said, if it's in the 40s in the daytime, that's more than enough. Because basically, I just throw some wood in it in the morning, and then just choke the air completely down on it. And I got a Shenandoah stove. Shenandoah stove. That thing is probably, I was probably 13, 12, 11, 12-ish when we got that. And I'm 56 now. So yeah, it's over 40 years old. That stove's 40 years old. I put a couple fans in it. The fan's broke now. And the metal back around the back of it isn't very good to put a new fan in. So I just put a fan behind it, like a regular box fan or a fan on a stand, and then that circulates through the house. And then that open concept, it keeps all that. It circulates here pretty good. Now, if it gets really cold and the wind blows, I don't have a tremendous amount of trouble with the wind because I'm way back in the woods. But if it is windy, of course, it takes a lot more to keep it warm then, and then I got to change the wood that I'm burning. This right here, this is actually the top a limb. You can't quite see it. You could almost see it if I move the camera around. I had a tree limb, big tree fork that busted out of a tree. Actually fell down on the power wires and everything. And the whole tree really needs to come down because it's leaning kind of over the power line. Not over. Yeah, it's leaning over. So maybe the next time that my power line gets knocked down, I'll just cut that down while the wires are broke. And then when the REMC boys, REMC, that's my power, when they come out to put the wire back up, that tree will already be down. Because if I tried to cut it down now, there's no way I could do it without it falling on a wire. Actually, there's two of them. I got one that's forked at the bottom, and one of them's going out. There, it's dead. This one's not dead. That one's dead. The one side of the fork is going out into the woods. I don't have any trouble cutting that one, but the other one is really wanting to act like it wants to go towards the wire. And so, like that, I got the tree limbs are pretty well trimmed back, but it seems like maybe not every year. It might not be every year, then it'd be 2 or 3 times the next year. I'll have a limb go down and knock the power wire down, or ice or something, I'll knock it down. And it happens. That and the squirrel gets up on the transformer and trips it. Kills himself, but trips the wire, or trips the breaker, I mean. So that usually happens a couple times a year. They got to come out and re-trip the breaker on the on the transformer. But I'm not off grid. I know a lot of folks like to be off grid, and I can see where it would be appealing, but being where I'm at and rural electricity being the price that it is, said my electric bill in the summertime, if I'm not running air conditioning, because I got window units, if I'm not running them, it's $120 a month at the most. But then in the wintertime, it get over 200 because I have the tank heaters running. I got to have a heat lamp for my not my septic, but for my well, my water well. It's down in a pit, which I need to do some work on that. That might be a video, but so I got to have a heat lamp on that. That doesn't run all the time, and only when it gets cold. And then the tank heaters, of course, they're on thermostats too, so none of it runs when it's over 32, but at nighttime, I got a water heater for the guard dog and the kitties, and they got a water tank or water dish that's heated, and the horses, of course, have a heater in their tank. So it gets a lot more expensive in the wintertime. And then you just use a lot more electricity in the wintertime anyway. Lights are on more and you're home more, but I might be on the road a little bit here for the next couple, well, not the next couple weeks, maybe in a couple weeks. Wait and see what happens on Tuesday, but I may run for, I got a deal that I might be able to run over the road a little bit. Well, grain's a little bit slow right now. They're waiting. I mean, we're pretty well harvested, pretty well done. I would say it's all done, but it's not quite all done, but it's getting, I know more guys that are finished than I know that aren't finished. But everything kind of is on a kind of holding pattern till after the first of the year. Then it'll go crazy again. But I mean, my regular loop's still going. But I had a chance to make a few more bucks here for a while, and I might do that. And then, because there's a day cab tractor, I've seen some day cab tractors, and that's what I really want because it'll lighten up that hopper. And so that's what I really want. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So we might get some more trucking, over the road trucking videos coming up before. If I do it, I'll only do it for into November and December, but then I'll be back home after that all the time. And like I said, I'll just be gone a few days during the week. I'm not going to go crazy, be gone for weeks at a time. That's nuts. Anyway, I need to get this wood split up. Oh, I was going to say, we're talking about that wood. Yeah, this is a little green. So, but I got some of that. I had that woods log last, what was it, 3 years ago now, and I got some cottonwood, which is way plenty dry now. Now, cottonwood's not the best wood to burn because it doesn't produce nearly as much heat and it has more ash than oak. It's a soft wood. Cottonwood is a soft wood, and oak is a hardwood. So, but the nice thing about that cottonwood is I'll be able to put some of that in the bottom, and then put some of this green oak on top of it, and that oak will burn nice and slow all day. So I'll have a nice bed of coals when I come home. Because I'm still gone 8-10 hours a day, so I need to have a good fire built before I leave. But oh heck, we're at 9:20 already. So thanks for the new subs I got. I'm looking down the road there. I thought I'd seen something. Yeah, I'll try to do another video, a couple videos before Tuesday, and but yeah, we're gonna split a little wood, get the wood splitter going for the first time this fall, and see if we can make something happen here. So, all right, everybody, from the little house here in the woods, God bless. We'll talk again soon.